What's up, good people? David Taub here, coming to you from nextlevelguitar.com. And what we are going to bring to you today is a budget-friendly amplifier, or one in a series that we are doing. We've been getting lots of emails from the good people, that's you, asking for, hey, can you do some, instead of doing, you know, the real expensive vintage gear like we do, can you do some gear for the more budget-friendly players, stuff in the lower $200, $300, $150 price range? Yes, we can. You asked for it. You wanted it. You got it. Okay? So what we have today is a Raven amplifier. Okay? This is a solid-state amplifier, no tubes, made in China. Okay? It has two channels, basically what they call a rhythm channel, which is over here on this side of the amplifier. Your rhythm channel, which is basically clean, and you have a reverb, volume, and here's your EQ, a treble, mid, and bass, and it has a light that tells you which channel you're on. So if I click that channel select, there's the light right there, which tells me on this side of the amp is my rhythm channel, or clean. And then over here on this side of the amp, you have, if I hit the channel select switch, which you could do manually by pushing the button, or there is a jack, which I'll show you the back of it, for a foot switch. So you can buy, I guess, a foot switch for this Raven amplifier. And this, by the way, is the RG60, 60 watt. And then on this side, they call the lead channel, which has your gain or distortion. Okay? And you have a volume, and then here's your EQ, your treble, mid, and bass, and then the amount of gain on this side of the amplifier. It has a built-in tuner also right here, so you can, if you click that on, and let's say turn your guitar on, you kind of get it right in the middle there. There's my E, and my A string in tune now. So you can go on and kind of tune your guitar in this built-in tuner. That's kind of a nice feature. Turn that off. Pretty no frills, has this black Tolex cover, built-in handle with the Raven symbol on top. There's your Raven logo, and one speaker, and like a black metal grating. We're just miking it with a Shure SM57, and a lighted power switch. So that's the front of the amp, and let's take a look at the back of the amplifier. I have an 8-ohm speaker, and you have a foot switch right here to plug a foot switch in to control channel 1 and 2 if you have an external foot switch. Then you have your effects loop, your send and return, which is a nice feature to have on a budget amp. And you have an external speaker jack to, if you want to hook this up to another speaker cabinet. I'm over here on, and that's how you can tell the light is on the rhythm channel or clean channel. And here's the reverb on the amp. Kind of hear that reverb, and if I turn it up a bit, it's quite a bit. I kind of set the... I'm playing out of the neck pickup on this 2003 Fender Mexican-made, what they call splatter Stratocaster. So let's hear what this amp sounds like clean. I'll just play some chords for you. If I just fool around, just to give you an idea on some of the sounds. And if I switch around on the pickups a little bit. So it has a not a bad clean sound for a budget amp. on this side of the amp on the lead channel, and I have the gain just cracked, so you get a... So you get just a little... So you kind of hear what this sounds like with the built-in distortion. And now I'm going to crank the gain up a little bit more. So I cranked up the gain a little bit more, and almost like at, well, probably about on 7, and you could see. As far as my opinion on this amp is that for a budget amp, it has a pretty good clean sound, and the distorted sound is really not all that great. It's kind of on the trebly side, and it's not very thick and lush. But again, you're talking about a very budget-friendly, a cheap amp. So what you can do as a way around that, if you want to make the amp sound a little better, you could do this with any of your amp, is just put a distortion pedal in front of it. Okay? So what I have here is I have a Boss DS1 distortion pedal. This pedal has actually been modified by Keeley. But your basic Boss DS1 or any distortion pedal, good sounding pedal, run your guitar right into the pedal and right out, right into the amp. Now this amp also has an effects loop in it, so you could run the pedal through the effects loop too. I just hooked it up really quick just to show you. And it's going to sound a little bit better. I just changed pickups. But overall, not a bad sound for the real budget friendly player. So take care and rock on!